Once again, good afternoon, class. This is Teacher Joker from Wachukachu School. I am the homeroom teacher of grade 5/1. Okay, class, today is Monday, and the date for today is the 26th of July 2021. Our subject for today, class, is English, and our topic for today is we're going to do an activity about sport, city, and rainforest tour in Australia. Okay, so this serves as your review also. Are you ready, class? Okay, I hope everybody's ready. So we're now going to start your activity. So before we start on our activity for today, I would like you to open your student's book and then turn on this page. Okay, so before you answer your activity, please read this passage again about Australia. Okay, so we had a reading before about sports tour, city tour, rainforest, and then outback tour, right? So kindly read it again and then proceed in answering your workbook. Understand, class? Okay, so for your first activity, see the picture and write about the sports. Write your answer in the space provided. So this is your first activity on page 14. Look at the picture first and then write something about that sport. So example in number 1, in cricket, you hit a ball with a bat. In cricket, you hit a ball with a bat. So that's an example in number 1. Okay? And in number 2, in scuba diving, you use snorkel and diving mask. In scuba diving, you use snorkel and diving mask. Number 3, in cycling, you use shoes and pedals. In cycling, you use shoes and pedals. Number 4, in sailing, you use a boat. In sailing, you use a boat. So, I gave you an example. You can follow the example, but do not copy the sentence that I used already, okay? So, those are just sample of your activity, I should say. Understand? So, you're going to write something about that sports. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next is read and write T if the statement is true and write F if the statement is false. So see student's book on page 15. Okay, read again the passage about Australia. So in number 1, for example, you see cricket on the sports tour. Is it true? If it's true, you're going to write T. If it's false, you're going to write letter F. But since number 1 is true, the answer is letter T, right? Okay, so number 2, you see crocodiles on a city tour. Is it false or true? Number 3, you see waterfalls on the outback tour. Number 4, you see kangaroos on the rainforest tour. And number 5, you see rugby on the sports tour. Number 6, you see koalas in the rainforest tour. Okay, so go back on page 15 and check if the statements are true or false. If it's true, write T. If it's false, write F. So that's for your second activity. And for your third activity, you're going to read about my tour, my city tour. On this tour, we visit the fantastic city of Madrid. Okay, Madrid is in Spain. Okay, Madrid is in Spain. On this tour, we visit the fantastic city of Madrid. We visit the famous Prado Museum and walk in the beautiful Retiro Park. We visit the famous Prado Museum and walk in the beautiful Retiro Park. We also visit Madrid Zoo. It's famous for its panda bears. So the activity here, you're going to complete the statements here. Example, on this tour, we visit the fantastic city of Madrid. That is from that sentence. Okay, just complete. Number 2, we visit blank and walk blank. We also visit blank and it's famous for blank. Okay, so you're going to complete that statement. So that's your third activity class. So that ends our activity for today, class. So if you have any questions about your activity, please just message me in line again. And please don't forget to take a photo after doing your activity. Okay, class? So thank you for listening and see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.